How many beads can I fit in this organizer? Let's separate them by color. By doing this, I can better coordinate sets of jewelry that I need to make for different outfits in my closet. I'm going to start off with this colorful mix of beads I've been storing in this zipper pouch. I ran out of space in my older organizers, so this was the next placeholder I could think of until I found a new one. I bought this organizer for $6 from Burlington Coat Factory, and it's nice that the dividers can be taken out to leave room for bigger beads. I have sets of clear storage bags in various sizes, and I pasted the links in the description just in case you want to stock up on that. Some of them are anti-tarnish bags, which come in handy for storing metal findings and to make your jewelry last longer. As you're going through your bead stash, you might notice some defective ones like these that are fused together. As long as the hole isn't closed up on one end, it's still usable, so I'll keep this one anyway. On a side note, if you're curious about where I source my beads, I'll go over that in the next section. For now, I'm going to let the music play in the background as I'm going through my stash. Usually when I visit this website, I throw a few extra items in my cart because Lima Beads is so colorful and fun to navigate. So prepare to fall down the rabbit hole with me. I'm scrolling through the homepage to show you some of the latest shop releases. With all the bead designs and gemstone colors to choose from, it's like a candy shop for jewelry makers. While places like Michael's are great for quick runs, their stock of stainless steel and sterling silver findings can be a bit hit or miss. So when I'm looking for higher quality pieces that won't tarnish on me after one wear, Lima Beads is one of my go-to places. Let's check out their antique gold components. They look nice enough for charm bracelets or classy earrings. And now let's browse by shape and size. For example, you'll find a bunch of teardrop pendants with pretty metallic finishes. I'm instantly drawn to this color, so let's take a closer look. I can see this would look great with beachy shades like sand and brown neutrals. Just for fun, I'm typing the word dragon to see what comes up. For a touch of fantasy, I really like these dragon scale barrel beads. These will look really pretty in a bright gold set of jewelry. And of course, I gotta snoop around the clearance section. It's like a treasure hunt to grab stuff before they go out of stock. This key pendant looks cool, and these pastel beads are one of my favorite colors. Poking around the new products section, their glass beads are really affordable. Peridot is the color of August, and you can find various colors to make personalized jewelry for your birth month. Let's skim through the charms and pendants. Looking at the gold items, I usually skip ocean-themed stuff, but celestial themes are a yes for me. Before we move on, I want to show you the project gallery, where you can bookmark design ideas such as this stunning mermaid disco bracelet. You get the full step-by-step breakdown, and direct links to buy the exact materials. Now let's switch gears and head to another favorite of mine, Fire Mountain Gems. They also have an inspirational project gallery where you can level up your skills, whether you're just starting out or trying more advanced techniques. Some even come with video tutorials, so you can follow along at your own pace. For inspiration, I used to be subscribed to Bead Style magazine. I don't think they make these anymore, unfortunately. I was doing this until like maybe 2013 or something, 2014. It might have been when I stopped subscribing to these because I wasn't able to like catch up and actually do all the projects that was recommending in here. Some of these are very pretty. I do like the color schemes that they have here. Different color palettes and special techniques like string art was really nice to look at. Sometimes it just felt like I had to buy too many supplies in order to actually do these projects. Seed beads are not really my strength right now. I think it would take like more patience to actually complete a project like that when it comes to weaving jewelry. Some of these projects I don't really like this is not really my style. Sometimes when I would look at these magazines, I would see, oh, okay, this one looks like something I can do. And others are just like, I can do without that. So sometimes it's like half of the tutorials in the magazines are worth keeping and others are not. There are a few different ways to organize your beads, depending on how you like to work. So for instance, if you want to organize by color family, you would think of cool colors like blues, purples, and greens. This container is separated by purpose and metals, basically. I have silver together, some golds. This is rose golds. This one's kind of out of place. I don't really have that many in this color, but I can probably move things around better and just like reorganize this. But basically, a lot of the golds are together. I like to have bead caps in here and a whole bunch of jump rings. Probably the most useful thing to have in this container. Gotta have the pins. These I tend to use for earrings because they're flat on the bottom. They're very good for making dangles at the end. Another way to organize is by size. So for instance, if I wanted the big chunky beads to go together, I would put this with the green because these are more heavy beads. This organizer is separated by metal type and purpose. So I have some pendants that I put together on this side and some charms. This was from an old diary that I decided to keep because I thought it'd make a great piece on a necklace. This is some leftover, bead coins that I have here. So sometimes this can be used as like a miscellaneous pile. There's also large clasps here. And some of the things that didn't fit in the other container, I put in here. And also I had to separate the chains to make these easier to find. So they're separated by color, by purpose, and material. If you have smaller containers, like a caboodle, you can basically put aside your projects that are not finished and get back to them later. So for these, I have to paint them. And I'm trying to decide what is the best paint to use on them that would last, because I don't want them, cracking or fading anytime soon. These are good earring sets that I want to have match my outfits. And then you can put tools at the top here, like little pliers or materials like crimps. And these are bead stoppers, I believe they're called. I pinch them at the end of my wires when I'm making necklaces so that they don't slip out on one end or the other. So this is very helpful to have small sets of projects to put aside and separate them from the other beads, so that way I remember which items I used and it's easier to kind of pick up where I left off. So you can find caboodles like these possibly at Burlington Coat Factory or TJ Maxx, sometimes Target, if not the caboodle website itself. To recap, I sorted the most colorful beads at the top, placed mostly cooler tones in the middle layer like blues, greens, and purples, and then sorted the neutral colors like gray, black, and muted blues at the bottom. If jewelry making is your hobby, how do you prefer to organize your beads and supplies? Drop a comment, and thanks for watching. Bye!